Welcome back to the Shay'D show. And you like what I'm doing, like, subscribe, comment, and to my homie out there, and to my peoples, MIZZOU. And on this channel, we only speak on the facts that once was and now what is. And I'm just reacting to this. This is a Joe Rogan with, what's his name? What is homeboy's name that did the Donnell Rawling and Joe Rogan, and they're talking about Dave Chappelle show. So I'm not gonna show it, but y'all gonna hear it. I may show a little bit for a hot second, cause I don't want to be, flagged. Man, that nigga fucked up on the fucking play. So he fucked up on the video. He's out. Alright, y'all.
And they played the Rick James sketch, and every time he played it, the room just exploded. I mean, just exploded like, wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was. You knew something different. No one ever knew.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to look for the whole interview. So, hey, it is what it is. If you gonna tune in, you gonna tune the motherfucker in. If you ain't, tune the fuck out. Oh my guys, damn. I'm gonna get close to it. There we go. That's close. No, that's him and Dave Chappelle. There we go. There we go. Let's try and get the full one. Yeah, let's try and get the full podcast. I'm only just gonna get a little bit, so let's just go back to that one. Let's just go back to that one.
No one ever knew that it would go to the extent that it went, but you just knew something was big in that moment.
Dude, there was a moment where like people would just yell out, "I'm rich, bitch." They would just yell it out in shows. People would just yell it out.
Yeah.
Like they just kept yelling it out. "I'm rich, bitch." There was like something they wanted to say.
They had to say it.
Dude, that show had an impact. A crazy impact if you really stop and think about it.
It did.
It's amazing that someone, somehow or another, through whatever, didn't keep that going. Like, I don't know what happened.
I don't either.
But god damn.
What had happened was Dave didn't read the fine print and he signed his name away. That's what happened. He didn't realize what he did when he said, "Fuck the show, I'm leaving." And then when he came back and tried to do something, they were like, "No, nigga, we got your name. You can't do nothing." That's why.
How do you not keep that going?
Gotta read that fine print, man.
Just let him do it. What happened here? How did you fuck that up?
How did you
fuck
That's
up?
how I felt when he did SNL a couple years ago. You know, I was like, it's like that show is past us, and everybody's doing different things. You know what I mean? But the show is just so iconic. It's hard to forget about it. But it was like, when we did SNL, when he did the Walking Dead spoof, when he did, Jamie, did you see that sketch?
I did.
He did the Walking Dead.
It was alright. It was alright. I never watched the.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I never watched the Walking Dead, but it was alright. Like I give what they were shooting at. I never really watched the fucking show, but I played so many video games like that though.
And this is a recent thing?
Oh, this was SNL. He won an Emmy for this. This was SNL like
God, I did not see this.
2 years ago. When this scene right here, man, I was saying to myself, this shit is like.
Oh yes, when he played all of his own characters, yes. That's when I have to say Dave Chappelle said, "Fuck the industry. I don't need y'all. I can do this by myself." But he ain't really done nothing past that because they're farming that nigga. Yeah, you are Dave Chappelle, but you gotta get past us first.
Because I hadn't seen him perform as a character actor since Chappelle's show. And he fucking bodied this. The beginning of this shit is ridiculous. It was funny as shit.
It is.
That won an Emmy for like, they had, you know, I have a little special category like special, like a comedy special. Not the premiere
I didn't mean to pause it again, but I did not know that he won an Emmy for this. They Hollywood is finally handing out awards now? Say word. Nah, son.
But you know the ones I'm talking about?
Yeah. That's a crazy scene to spoof too, right? That was a terror. Remember that scene?
Yeah.
In The Walking Dead?
But he did it.
That's like one of the most brutal scenes in all of television. If you really stop and think about it. Like, I couldn't believe what they showed. Like when they
first episode out too, of like the season, right?
Right, I think so.
They killed off 2 or 3 people.
The one dude what was his name? Glenn. They kept hitting in the head, and you could see his eyeball pop out. I'm like, what are we doing?
See, I watched that gory shit. I
didn't fuck with it after that. I was like,
I didn't even know it was assistant to this. Yeah, but he made that shit funny. That was some funny shit. Yeah. And if it was any glimpse of what would be, oh man, killed
Hold on. I gotta pause this though. If y'all have ever played The Walking Dead, tell shit that you can play on the computer X box and shit, the same shit happens in the show happens in that game. I'm just saying.
Well, you know, I mean, again, when you talk about all-time sketches, shit,
it was fun, man.
How many episodes did it do all total?
I don't know. What would 2.5 years be? I don't know. I would say probably 50 episodes, maybe. Not, if that. 50.
Wow, wasn't that many?
It was a lot. And another part, not even the sketches, the music that would be a fucking dope ass fucking show just to show the guests. Kanye, young Kanye, Common, Erykah Badu, everybody used to stop it.
Facts.
What a crazy fucking show.
Yep.
Do you think he's happier doing that, or he's happier doing stand-up?
I think stand-up. You know, he shares similar personalities. This similar personality that you share, that I share, that Joey Diaz shared, that want to be on stage, want to perform as a stand-up. You know what I mean? Like, I can't speak for him. I don't think it's important for him to be on TV. I think it's important for him to be the best comedian he could be.
Right.
You know? You know how you feel when you think you're working at the top of your game? You just hope everybody acknowledges it at the same time.
I think also, too, he did it, and now he doesn't have anybody to answer to. He did it. The show's done. He did it.
Yeah.
Still, in my opinion, I think it's the greatest sketch comedy show of all time.
And then to do the things like, it's hard not to talk about him because he's what some people consider the greatest to ever do it. You know what I'm saying?
If
you have a relationship with that person, you're not exploiting it, but it's just interesting. Like I've seen his career go to the point where, and this is why I say the last special he did, Sticks and Stones, was so important for comedy because critics and a couple of people were dictating the tone of comedy. It had people second guessing themselves.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was hearing comedians like, I want to say this, but I don't feel comfortable. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? You got to say what you want to say.
Right.
And there was a comic
at the gay club.
I won't mention their name, but they wrote a critical article about Dave and Sticks and Stones. And the thing that I found interesting was that they were a comedian writing a critical article, which is all fucked up right out the gate. And I feel if you, as a comedian, if you don't know what specials, like Sticks and Stones special, and like with Bill Burr special, what they do for the voice of comedy,
Bill Burr
is saying, this is what we do, that's it, stop.
He got a black woman. He's married to a black woman.
The expectations, cultural expectations of how we shouldn't talk about things.
Bill Burr keeps
They're shifting so quickly.
Shut that fucking
and people like
dog
demand
up.
compliance for you to behave a certain way.
But our profession, we can't this is not a profession to comply in.
No,
we don't do that.
It's also like this move towards compliance. I think we should just be all nicer to each other. I think this compliance is like something that people, because they think they're right, they think they're going to enforce their idea on people. But it's like,
I think what they doing to comedy, what they used to do to rap back in the day with NWA, the 2 Live, anybody, Marshall, anybody you can name it. But now they switching now to comedy. You can't even laugh now because you can't say this about that. It's like
the worst way to talk to people.
Right, son. It's just
resist
like, be nice. Just be nice.
Just be nice.
Just be nice. Motherfucker tell you this, Joe, you probably had this. Why? Oh, why? It's because I'm gay. No, it's because you're an asshole.
Yes.
No, it has nothing to do about who dick you suck or any of that. It's because you're an asshole. You take the asshole out of anything.
Yes.
The asshole could be in anything. It could be in gay, it could be in white, it could be in anything. Take the asshole out. And you said it. Yo, just what is so hard, Joe, about being nice?
What's so hard? We could be better at it.
Well, Joe, some of us need help with it. This is the Shady Show reacting to Dave Joe Rogan with Donnell Rawling talking about Dave Chappelle. If you like what I'm doing, like, subscribe, comment. I'm back. I'm trying, motherfuckers. And also, too, MIZZOU, we out this bitch. Holla.